Hello friends, today we to study about speed control circuit in a design of hydraulic circuit design. In previous lecture we have to study two-hand operation and automatic continuous operation system. In the automatic continuous system we have to using a 2 DCV direction control valve, 2 DCV by one in a sequence system. If one is operated and second is not operated, then the working position of the hydraulic circuit is stopped. When the both DCV are operated in or out condition, then the hydraulic circuit in a working position. In this lecture, we have to study about the speed control circuit. Speed control circuit divided into three parts: meter in circuit, meter out circuit, and bleed off circuit. In this speed control circuit, it's the control the rate of flow in a oil to control inlet and outlet of actuator position. First, the circuit is that meter in circuit. Meter in circuit, there is an two position are possible: meter in for extension and meter in circuit for extension circuit and meter in circuit for retraction circuit. Two circuit are possible in meter in. Same also for that meter out and bleed off circuit. Speed control actuator can be controlled using flow control valve. Here the of flow control is controlled by FCV flow control valve, and that is varying the rate of flow of oil will vary the speed of actuator. The actuator speed are not controlled by the directly from direction control valve. It can be controlled by the flow control valve. Here the first circuit is meter in circuit. Meter in circuit, the number of component required for to draw the meter in circuit is first DCV direction DAC double acting cylinder. First the component is required to operate the actuator like as a double acting cylinder DAC. Then after the required FCV, the specific type for FCV is reverse free flow. Then after one component is required 4 by 2 DCV. Here is a 4 by 2 DCV. Same also we can use 4 by 3 DCV also. Hydraulic power pack like as a required component for HPP is pressure relief valve, pump and motor in hydraulic tank. The first we have to draw from hydraulic tank for a meter in circuit for extension. This part is divided into two portion. We have to draw one line here. Two circuit is there for meter in. First we have to draw from the bottom side. Here you have to remember that specific type for SCV is reverse free flow, and one actuator is required for as a double acting cylinder. Let's we have to start drawing from the bottom side. First drawing here hydraulic tank. Here we draw a hydraulic tank. There is a symbol for hydraulic tank. We can both draw both circuits with parallelly, so we can differentiate what is the difference between them. Here draw the hydraulic tank for both meter in circuit for extension and meter in circuit for retraction. Then after require one pump and motor set. The secondary we can draw here is a one pump and motor set, a symbol for pump and symbol for hydraulic motor. Let's we have to connect the both hydraulic pump and motor. For inside triangle, it's mentioned that the dark triangle is mentioned that this symbol is for an hydraulic side. If the triangle is light, then it mentioned that the cycle symbol is a pneumatic symbol. Next required one pressure relief valve. So let's we have to draw. Next is a pressure relief valve. Here we have to draw one pressure relief valve. Always give one side as a one spring to attach pressure relief valve. In secondary side, we can draw bypass line for PCV. It's also work against the when the pressure control valve is choked up, the bypass line is active. One draw arrow direction for give the condition is a variable condition of pressure control valve and specific type is pressure relief valve. The one bypass line for we have to draw that's called as a safety factor when its work against the PCV are not working in a condition or say that is a choke up condition. Next required the one 4 by 2 direction control valve. Let's we have to draw one 4 by 2 direction control valve. Oh, shit. Give the direction for DCV. First position is a parallelly in and out condition and secondary position is a cross in and out condition. Also we have to give both side of the direction control valve is operated by. Here we have to give operated by lever or cam operated symbol. Always remember that in the exam we have to give the both side of the operating condition for direction control valve. Here we give the one side is operating condition for spring and secondary side give as a operated by cam. Is the complete drawing for 4x2 direction control valve. Next, require one FCV with specific type of reverse free flow. First, we have to draw double acting cylinder. Here we have to draw double acting cylinder. Here is a double acting cylinder we can draw. Require one FCV with reverse free flow. We have to draw FCV in a last. First we have to connect the all component with hydraulic line. Next we have to draw all the component connected by hydraulic line. First, hydraulic pump is directly connected to hydraulic tank. Here the pump is connected to hydraulic tank. Both sides we have to draw parallelly so we can understand what is the difference between meter in circuit for extension and meter in circuit for retraction. Then after we have to connect the pressure control valve parallelly to hydraulic pump, and the output from pressure control valve is drained into the hydraulic tank. We draw both sides. Here we have to connect hydraulic pump motor set to pressure relief valve. Then after we have to connect 4x2 DCV to hydraulic pump. Here we have to connect 4x2 DCV to hydraulic pump. Both sides we have to connect. Then after the secondary output from the 4x2 DCV is connected to a hydraulic tank. So that's point we have to connect in a hydraulic tank. This is the output from the direction control valve. It directly drain oil into the hydraulic tank. Then after connect double acting cylinder to 4x2 DCV. We have to connect first position for DCV to DAC. Here the first point of inlet condition of actuator double acting cylinder is connect to 4x2 DCV in a first position. Secondary side or another side of the actuator we have to connect to direction control valve. Same also we have to draw that same connection. Let's we have to completed all the connection connected to a hydraulic circuit for meter in one component is required to draw is a FCV with reverse free flow. Before the drawing for FCV, we give the name for all the component parts so it can easy to understand. Here they give the name hydraulic pump motor, set for M. Here also name given for a M. This is the using of PCV. Also we have to write here PCV. Then after the connection is here says A connected to hydraulic circuit. Here connection is B. Same also in a next drawing A and B. Here this point is connected as a pump. So let's give the name for P, and here is a written in a hydraulic tank. So it's given name as a T. We have to give the whole part and component name, and here is a DAC, double acting cylinder. Let's we have to draw one FCV with reverse free flow. Here we draw one FCV. This is the symbol for FCV. In a meter in circuit for extension, always give the FCV in a inlet side. This is the point is a inlet side. So always remember that give FCV in a inlet side of DAC or extension side. Then after give reverse free flow means that we give reverse free flow one check valve. Here is the complete drawing of meter in circuit for extension. Same side for retraction meter in circuit, one give a FCV in a outside means here the oil is returned from this side, so we draw the FCV in a retraction side or outside. Give the one arrow direction, it means that the FCV is a variable. Give one check valve, so it's as a reverse free flow. Here is a name given mention for that is a FCV. This is the complete drawing for meter in circuit for extension and meter out circuit, a meter in circuit for retraction. Here let's we have to understand about the hydraulic flow direction from hydraulic pump to meter in. Here the first the oil coming from the hydraulic tank through hydraulic pump motor set, then after the oil pass through the DCV out and is passed from FCV and FCV to the DAC. This is the complete flow path of. Here the function for FCV. What is the function for FCV? FCV function is to regulate the flow inside the DAC so it can give the regulate or require motion to DACs. Here the actuator DAC move from left side to right side or right side to left side. It's control the speed of actuator. If you have to require the lower speed, means that require speed as a like a piston move 1 mm in a 1 second, so it's control the flow inside the DAC and it's controlled by FCV. So FCV is required to control the flow of oil and control the motion of actuator for in a forward direction or for in a reverse direction. If you have to consider the piston move in a forward direction or extended condition, the FCV put in a inside of the actuator. If we have to control the speed for reverse direction, so we can put the FCV in a outside. Both side we can attach the FCV in a single circuit, but we have to require in a different type of this movement. Is a first is a forward, second is a reverse. So also we can add in a separately. Also we can combine with continue drawing. This is the speed control circuit for an meter in circuit for extension and meter in circuit for retraction. Okay, thank you.